I'm really excited to bring other two Annets of our club to this forum. Welcome Priyanshi and Yashwardhan. And it's a pleasure to see Annets, especially children, you know, doing things differently in life, so early in life, being bold, doing things differently, which many of us in our younger ages we hesitated to do. Today, children are bold, they are taking up new things, they are experimenting, and more importantly, their parents are allowing them to do those experiments. And there's a great opportunity for us, all of us, to understand how the young minds work, and this will also help us stay young, and also for our own children to listen to them share their experiences. So Prem has agreed to do the moderator's job today, and he's going to engage these two uh, kids, young gentleman and young lady, in a conversation. So please enjoy the conversation, and at the end of it, please feel free to ask questions. Thank you. Over to you, Prem.
Good evening, everyone. Today we have two young achievers with us who's done not only their parents proud, but I think even mid-city proud. We have with us Yashwardhan Kapoor. Where's Yash?
I'm here. Hello.
And son of past president Sandeep and Richa. And we have Priyanshi, daughter of the president Nandita and Bhuvesh. Welcome, Priyanshi. I can't see Priyanshi or not Yash.
Yeah, hi uncle, I'm here.
Welcome Priyanshi and Yash to the show.
Thank
Hello,
you.
uncle. Hi, uncle.
Rajiv, I can't see them.
They're right there.
They are there, Prem.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Prem, when they speak, they'll be put on spotlight. So you.
Okay, right. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Priyanshi, we'll start with you. Ladies first.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And now I'm going to tell you a small secret. You know what? When I called your mother,
Yeah.
she said that Priyanshi, she won't speak anything. So I took it as a challenge. I said, no, that's between Priyanshi and me. And today, you got to support me in proving her wrong, right?
Yeah, uncle, definitely.
Yeah, give me a 5. Yeah. So here we go. Now, to begin with, to let all the people in the club, and everybody knows that your Priyanshi, your mother's Nandita, Dada's Bhuvesh. But just to get to know you better, tell us something about where you were born, which school you go to, which and your friends, and where you hang out.
So my name is Priyanshi. I was born in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh, and we moved to Chennai when I was about 2 years old. So I've pretty much been brought up here in Chennai. I have most of my friends are my cricket friends because I have known them for over 5 to 6 years, and we spend a lot of time together. And our hangout spot is basically the ground. That's where we all hang out the most.
Cricket ground.
Yeah, the cricket ground.
And what about your friends? So do you have a good best friend or something like that?
I don't exactly have a best friend. I have a couple of very close friends in my cricket. School-wise, I don't have very close friends. I've changed a lot of schools. But in cricket, I have 2 or 3 very good friends whom I spend time outside of the cricket field too.
Which is the school you go to?
Currently, I shifted to APL Global School 2 years back in my 9th. Before that, I was in Shishya OMA.
This is AP Gurukul, is it?
APL Global.
Global. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Right. Now I will ask Yash a few questions and then come back to you. Yash,
Yes, uncle.
how are you?
I'm fine, uncle. How are you?
Good, man. Now, Yash,
Yes.
the, all the old timers in a club remember you. I'm sure they remember, you know how we first saw you? We saw you with mommy in a small little cradle or rather a basket
Yes.
coming to the club, and all this various aunties coming and cajoling you, and your dad and mom walking like proud parents. That's how we saw you, and then you slowly started. We saw you crawling around.
Yes, uncle.
How old are you now?
I'm 17 now, uncle.
17. Wow,
Yes.
so 17 years back, that is.
Yes.
And there's one incident that I'll never forget in my life. That is, I don't know whether you remember, but then it's for you. For you, one of our board meeting, I'm not board, speaker meetings. It was held at the boat club, and there was this guy in a suit booth talking seriously. I forget what topic it was, but then he was a very serious speaker. And you know what you and your brother did? Your brother was just about walking around, and you were crawling.
Yes.
You went up, and those days the mics had those wires. So you went and started tugging that wire, and nobody had a clue how to handle it till your dad came and salvaged the situation for the poor speaker. But then, from that time to see you now as a handsome young man, a Devana, and an achiever, welcome to the show, Yash.
Thank you so much, uncle.
And now, Yash, you
Yes.
tell us something about yourself, your school and
Yeah.
friends, hangout places, things like that.
So I study in Sisha school, and I've been in Sisha since LKG. So I've been studying there for 14 years. So basically, the friends that I had in LKG, they're still my friends right now. So I have a group of 5 friends who I've basically known my entire life. So they're my best friends. And obviously, I know I have other close friends too, but those 5 will always like be my best friends. And yeah, so I study in Sisha school, and we hang out at each other's houses mainly, and we do play football and basketball at public grounds, and we go to tiki taka grounds to play football. So yeah, we hang out in a lot of various places. We don't have a hangout spot as such.
Okay, that's nice. Now I'm going back to Priyanshi, right? Yash, I'll get back to you.
Yes, sir.
Priyanshi, uh, like Rotarian Rajiv said, um, you know, girls normally go into some netball or something much more cushier game. But what made you choose cricket?
So like when I was young, both my parents and both my grandfathers like love watching cricket. So cricket was like always played on TV. So that's how I started watching the game. I got to know the game. Of course, I didn't understand any rules, anything. So that's why I started watching it. And slowly, like when I shifted into my first apartment, I used to see the like boys play cricket there, but I didn't know how to go and approach them and ask them, can I join you guys? So I used to watch them play, and then I would come back home and ask my dad to feed me a ball and bowl to me. So that's how I started playing. And about the age of like 7 or 8, like my father and my uncle saw that I was playing like really good. Like at a very young age, I had like a good stroke. I had good strokes and I was playing very well. So they decided to put me into coaching, and from there, like it took off. That's how I started.
And what's your role in the team?
Uh, Currently, I am a bowling all rounder. So I am a 6 down batsman and a new ball bowler.
That's nice. Something even I used to be a new ball bowler in my school, and we had this gentleman called A.G. Ram Singh, whose children Milka Singh and Kripal Singh, they all play for India. And he was one of the go-to guys at that point of time. And those days it was only a matting wicket, and he used to keep a 1 rupee coin. Or sorry, those days it was a 50 paisa coin, and he'll keep it on a good link spot. And we had to bowl on that coin or wherever. Every time we miss that place, we had to take one round after the practice session. We have to take one round around the thing of each time we missed it. So how's it training nowadays? I mean, must be much more advanced.
Yeah, like both in bowling and batting, there's like it's improved a lot since I first started. So now we have, for batting there are bowling machines, there are sidearm throwers, so you can play like the pace you want, the way you want to play. There are like a lot of new things, and even for bowling, there's a lot of video analysis. There's like markers on the pitch, so all that, so that the cricketer, it's easier for the players to improve the game. So that's like changed a lot. Even in the past, like since I started playing, it was not there so much, but now it's like really improved.
And I saw some of your snaps. You in a bathtub with a lot of ice. Rajiv, can we have a couple of snaps of Priyanshi, please?
Sure. So Anup, can I present?
Yeah, please.
I've enabled share screen. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You want to do a little later or now?
I will do now.
You're the moderator, you're the king.
Priyanshi, can you tell us something about it? I'll freeze to death if I lie in a cup like that.
Oh, okay. So this is known as an ice bath, and it's compulsory for us to take ice baths after practice sessions because it helps us reduce our stiffness and all the pain that we have. It's very cold, and the later you go, the more the ice starts melting and the colder it gets. So the faster you get into the tub, the better it is. It's basically for our muscles to recover quickly. They like apply like extreme like coldness so that our muscles relax quicker. That's just all. That's all the clip is about.
I saw a snap of like this of Virat Kohli in the paper today.
Yeah, it's a lot of like almost all the sports people have to go through ice bath. It really helps, relieve the pain that you have after an intense session.
Okay. And I never knew it. And Priyanshi, have you watched a movie on Netflix called I think it's called Selection Day?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen it.
You have not seen it? I think have a look at it.
Sure.
Very interesting. Why I'm asking is like we read a lot about this, what I'm going to tell you, and also it's been on Netflix. It comes out very, very strong. There's a lot of you have to be nice to your coaches or people, or you have to bribe. All that exists.
I mean, it exists everywhere in all the fields, not only in cricket.
Yeah, I know, but in cricket it's very rampant. I mean, that it was quite shocking, that movie. That's why I said have a look at it. It's quite revealing as to what all a player has to go through to be there.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Now I'll get Yash back. So Yash,
Yes.
why football, not cricket? Every cricketer, every student wants to be a Virat Kohli or a Sachin Tendulkar, but you took a
To
different
be
step.
honest, to be honest, initially since my dad is really into cricket, and I've been watching cricket with him ever since I was a kid. Even I was very interested in cricket, but I got into football because of my brother, who most of you will know as Kana. I got into football because of him. So whenever he'd be playing with his friends, he'd invite me along, and that way I got into football and I got really interested in it. And also helped, like, playing with children older than me, it helped me improve at a much faster rate compared to like other kids my age. So that's how I got interested, and I started watching football as well with my brother. So that's how I got really into football.
And what position do you play?
I'm a defender. Specifically, I play a right center back. Yes, I'm a
Right,
defender.
sorry?
Right center back.
Right center back.
Yes.
So what is this, I mean, I'm sure many here may not know about football too much. That, these guys were trying to score a goal. But what is the right out and left out and.
So
Sorry.
so the position I play is a right center back, and so there are four defenders. Typically, there are four defenders. There's a left back, right back, and two center backs. So I'm a right center back, which means that my main focus is assisting the right back and the right wingers, who are the attackers. So there are 11 positions: one goalkeeper, four defenders, three midfielders, and three attackers.
And at what level are you playing now?
Currently, I play at a national level, so I represent Tamil Nadu when I play football.
You represent Tamil Nadu? Juniors?
I represent Tamil Nadu, the under 17 team, currently.
Wow, that's great, yeah.
Yes.
Oh. And what are the matches which is your most, the best match you played in your life?
The best match, actually, it wouldn't be at the national level. I played at the regional level, so I represented my school. So in order to represent your team at a national level, you first need to represent your school at a regional level, and that's how you get selected. So I captained my school team at the regional level, and we in our semi-final match, I'd say that was my best match that I've ever played, because we didn't the opponents didn't score any goals, and I myself scored the winning goal. So I'd say that was my best game. Yeah.
I see. And you've, even in this game, there's a lot of, you got to be, nice to some people and then to get to the next level.
Uncle, I don't think you need to be nice, but definitely having a good relationship with your coach will help, because if you have a good relationship with your coach and they see potential in you, I guess, so they also would focus more on you playing well, and that may lead to some extra opportunities compared to other children, I guess. But I don't think you need to be nice to anyone in order to get to the next level.
And who's your hero? Who do you?
My hero is a footballer named Kevin De Bruyne, and I like to model my game as much as possible to him. But I'd say my main influence regarding football would be my brother, because I wouldn't even have touched the football, I guess, without him. So yeah.
That's nice, very nice. So Kanna was your inspiration.
Yeah, Kana. Yeah.
Kanna, yeah. That's nice. And what are your hobbies?
Hobbies, what I do, like, I play sports a lot, and but apart from that, I play the guitar and the keyboard, and I pretty much listen to music a lot of the for a large portion of the day. And I like playing video games with my friends and watching TV shows, on Netflix and Amazon Prime.
You know what? Yes, Mom told me that you're a big music freak.
Yes, uncle.
All the time into music.
Yes.
And she said that you play the Eagles number so beautifully on your keyboard, and you also sing. So when you sing us a few, at least one para or something like that.
Uncle, actually, I don't sing. I think that's just something every single mother says. I don't sing. I don't know why she said that, but
Maybe even if you talk, it's music to her.
Yeah.
maybe Uncle.
So can you play belt out a few notes or something? Or,
Uncle, I don't have the guitar or the keyboard right now.
but I'm not going to leave you. You have to at least sing 2 lines or 3 lines. I don't
Uncle, I
know.
seriously, I can't sing it. I don't know why my mom said that. I've never sung in front of her or anything. I seriously can't sing.
Oh my, oh my. And now I'll get, and what is your aim in life?
So my aim is to basically, I want to be a businessman and an entrepreneur in the future. So yeah, that's my aim.
Businessman, what do you want to buy a football team or something?
No, actually, I don't want to buy. I mean, that could be a goal in the future, but I want to start something after earning enough money for it. I want to start something similar to Blue Cross. So another
Sorry?
NGO or something, Blue Cross, uncle.
Oh, okay, okay.
So some initiative to help stray animals and stuff like that. That's something I would like to do in the future.
I was told that you brought home some stray animals and looked after it, and
Uncle, we adopted a dog from Blue Cross.
very nice, very nice. And now I get back to Priyanshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Priyanshi, how do
Yes.
you, what do you say, handle your schedule, your day? I mean, there's so much pressure, must be from school to study, the test, all those things, and cricket. How do you manage that?
It's like I do miss a lot of school because I have like a lot of tours. I like my previous school, I missed 6 months. Like the last 6 months of my school, I didn't attend, and I had my final exams. But it's like on tour. Honestly, it's pretty much impossible to study with like so many people around you. It's really hard to study. I do take a book, but I never open it. It just stays there in my suitcase all the time. I come back home and then I have really good friends in school, so they keep sending me notes. If I need any help from them, they clarify all the doubts I have. It's it like if I take it as a pressure, it's gonna be difficult. So I really don't take it as a thing I have to do. My parents have told me that you focus on cricket and we don't want you to get like 90 plus anything. You give your best in cricket, and studies you do what you can do. So that's really helpful. So I don't take studies as a pressure at all.
You're blessed. Your parents who say, "Don't study, go play." No, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Yeah. And who's your role model?
uh, I mean, I do have like my role models are all like international players. I like Virat Kohli. I like the way some players carry themselves on the field, and I look up to them. Like I admire the way that they play the game, but I also admire all my coaches. Like I have heard they have told me about how they have played their game and how they were able to reach the level that they reached. So like they are my one of my greatest inspirations. They have helped me the probably the most in the field of cricket.
And Priyanshi, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Oh, next 5 years, I am currently aiming for the Under-19 India World Cup. That's coming in like 3 years. So by the time I'm 18, the World Cup is going to happen. The Under-19 Women's World Cup, hopefully. So I am currently working towards that. Like I want to play the World Cup. That's my short-term goal. And next 5 years, like I feel cricket is a very unpredictable game. So, you know, one year you might not be able to do well, but suddenly once you do well, like you can reach anywhere. So I don't have like a 5 year plan, but currently I'm planning for the Under-19 World Cup. That's where I want to go.
That's fantastic. Wish you all the best. I'm sure you'll reach there with this determination,
Thank you so much, Uncle.
And I want to ask you one question, which is I need a very honest answer. Not that you're not giving me honest answers. Uh, Tell us something about your dad and mom that we don't know.
Uh, I mean, I think everyone knows everything about my mom. She's dad. One thing I feel that dad loves music. I don't know if everyone in Rotary knows that, but he loves music. He loves playing music. Like whenever he gets time, he just brings out his guitar, and it's like 2 to 3 hours of like just singing and enjoying.
Oh, he plays a guitar. Not bad. We never knew that.
Yeah, he plays it really well.
Ah,
And mom, I don't think there's anything no one like. I'm pretty sure my mom's like a pretty open person. Everyone knows everything about her.
so who's your motivator, dad or mom?
both both of them. They've both helped me a lot, like waking up early in the morning, packing me food, dropping me to classes the whole day. It's just cricket. So they've both helped me a lot in cricket.
So your day starts very early, is it?
It depends. Like when I have camps, like it's like 6 o'clock is reporting, so 4:35 is the waking up time.
Wow.
But generally it's 7 o'clock. It's not too early. I can't wake up too early. It's difficult for me to wake up really early.
So you don't have to go to school at all.
Oh no, I go to school every day. I go to
Oh.
school every day.
Okay.
I have practice in the morning, and then from there I go to school directly.
And tell me now, what does Rotary mean to you?
It's a very fun place. Like I like seeing. I'm pretty sure mom has told you I'm an introvert, like you said in the. So like Rotary is a place where I see a lot of new people and get to meet them, and I have also like heard about a lot of good things that Rotary has been doing for schools and all, and I have also played cricket with all of them. So it's a very fun place to be. Like everyone there is very nice to like everyone around.
And when the time comes, would you be a Rotarian?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
damn.
old.
Very nice. Now talk to Yash. Yash,
Yes, Uncle.
yeah. So where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
In 5 years, hopefully college, Uncle. I'll be studying in college and I'll be part of the college football team, hopefully.
Do you want to take football as a profession or?
No, Uncle, not as a profession. But definitely something I want to play for as long as possible, competitively, but not as a professional.
So business may you must be having some aim I mean in the sense that some target. I mean business means it's a general term. So what do you? Why
Uh,
not get dad's business?
Uncle, before getting into that business, I definitely would have to work for a while and prove to him that I'm worthy of it. But yeah, eventually I would like to take over my dad's business and then take it to the next level.
And you told me that you were your school leader,
Yes, Uncle, I'm games captain of the school.
games captain.
Yes.
I would like to show everybody the video you sent me. Rajiv, can we have the video of Yash?
Yes, Prem. Just a second.
Yeah.
Team captain Yashwardhan and Jamie Krishani will come with the cross. Before lighting the way for this year's athletics meet. The team is nice participants for this trip. The origin of this tradition at Olympic Games lie in ancient India. There are fireworks that burn throughout the celebration of the ancient Olympic Games. The sacred flame was lit from the sun's rays at Olympia and and remain lit until the games were completed. The lighting of the flame was reviewed in the morning Olympic Games in 1933. Since then, the flame has come to symbolize the light of spirit, knowledge, and love.
That's nice. Yash, do you know, of course, they are much senior to you. Tushar, Tuhi, Dulka Salman, they are from your school.
Yes, I think I know Tushar, uncle.
Yeah, he was also a games captain and
Oh, okay.
things like that. Yeah, even Tuhi, he was also a games captain and things like that. But much senior.
Yes, sir.
Mighty senior. Okay. So nice talking to you, Yash. I
Yes,
hope you
thank you,
also
uncle. You
enjoyed
too.
talking on to the show. And before I think, what does Rotary mean to you? You were literally born into the Rotary.
Yes, uncle. So other than my parents and my relatives, all the uncles and aunties and Rotaries who I've known, so I've basically been born into it. You yourself said, uncle, you've seen me since I was walking around in a crate or whatever. So, it's basically like a second family to me, uncle. I basically know everyone on call right now. I've met them, and since I was a kid. So Rotary does mean a lot to me, and I definitely would like to be a Rotarian once I'm old enough.
Lovely. And one thing, we know your father and mother so well, but there's something I'm sure you'll let us know
Uncle,
that we don't know something about.
I was thinking about, I really couldn't think of anything, uncle, that you won't know about my parents.
Yeah, that's a very diplomatic answer. Yeah, he said.
There's a dog, Yash, Anup here. There's a dog which is dancing along with your mom. Is that the one that you rescued?
Yes, uncle, that's Angel.
Angel, huh? Okay.
Yes.
So, Yash and Priyanshi, thanks so much for joining us and your valuable time. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much, uncle.
Thank you so much, uncle.
And now I'll leave the floor open to the rest of the viewers who would ask questions. Anybody wants to ask them any questions? Feel free.
Hey, Yash.
Hi, uncle. Yes.
Vijay uncle here.
Hello, uncle.
We thought you and Kana will kill each other one day. We all used to fight so much during every Rotary meeting. But we really enjoyed having you all. I just wanted just one question, Yash.
Yes,
Why
sir.
don't you want to be a professional footballer? You're so good at it.
Uncle, the thing is, once I started playing for Tamil Nadu, I did think about it, but then I didn't feel like first of all it was a realistic goal at that time, and I also felt extremely attracted to business and that side of the profession. So I felt like pursuing that with football as a passion would be better than trying to be a professional footballer.
You're really far ahead of your age in maturity, I must say.
Thank you, uncle.
Great.
Plus, India is not doing very well in football, so
yes, uncle, that is true.
Yeah.
I know only one footballer, Baichung Bhutia.
So maybe with Yash coming in, India would do better in football.
Yeah, maybe
no?
you'll bring India on the map of football.
Yeah, so that's not bad, Yash.
There are 11 players, Nandita. There are 11 players, not one.
No, but he can be the
Thanks for
star
telling
one.
me, Anup. I forgot about that.
No, we had a minister in Kerala.
I have a question. Shall I?
No, one second, Rajiv. We had a minister in Kerala who's supposed to be, there are a lot of jokes about him, about his comments. So he went for a football match, and of course Kerala football is very popular. He saw that and he said, "Why are these 22 people fighting for one football? Give everybody one." Makes life so much
Ignorance.
easier. Ignorance, yeah.
Yash, for
Rajiv,
your
please.
information, there is a football team for sale now. A friend of mine wants to sell it.
Okay, one question.
Yeah, Rajiv.
This is Priyanshi and yes, this is to both of you.
Yeah.
First of all, as Bijoy said, I really appreciate and really wish I could do this in this age. Your clarity of thought, your clarity of direction, what you want to do in life, this is outstanding. I really want to, appreciate that. And the same question to both of you. Okay, you can answer one by one. My question is, sport is end of the day, it's a mind game. Okay, it really tests how strong you are mentally, right?
Yeah.
Now, both men and women have different, perception about the mental strength of the respective gender. Now, what is your take? Yes, you can answer first.
Uncle, I don't think there's any difference between a man's
No, I don't want diplomatic answers.
Uncle, seriously though, like I don't think there's a difference. Like for example, if my parents were to face off in badminton or a sport like that, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like the mental game would be won by my mother. So I don't think there's a difference between those two, the genders in a mental, in the mental spectrum. I don't think there's a difference.
That it makes it easy for Priyanshi. Priyanshi?
Uncle, same. I mean, everyone who reaches at a higher level has to be mentally strong. So it's not, and there are both men and women who have reached who are at the absolute top. So I don't feel there's even like a slight difference. If a man or a woman is mentally strong, then they will reach where they want to reach, and both of them both of them are completely equal. There's no difference.
So, like Yash said, at home you have any experience? What do you think from your own experience?
Mentally, I mean, I don't want to comment anything.
Nandina, Bhupesh, close your ears.
Mentally, I feel mom is gonna win over dad, but both of them are pretty strong.
Nice, you managed it so well. Thank you.
Actually, to both of you all, Yash and Priyanshi, now, whether you're going to pursue your sports or whatever, now both of you all have reached quite a high level in the sporting arena. So now, and you guys are going to, get into education at some point of time, whenever you're going to decide that, okay, I won't be able to pursue the sport any further. So you need to actually plan to make use of your sporting achievements till now to help you out in your educational careers. And today there are a lot of scholarships which actually go wasted without people, nobody knows about this. So both of you all need to actually channel a lot, or at least tell your parents to channel it out and find out which are these scholarships which are available for you, both India and abroad. You got to do that also, especially Yash, when you said you're not going to take it up professionally. So at least make use of where you've reached till now. From what I know today is you've played nationals.
Yes.
I think you need 2 or 3 certificates to be certified as from the nationals to be certified as to get admission through the sports quota. Now that's in India. Outside India, you got to go through university by university, and not all universities will promote football. Not all universities may promote cricket. So you really need to find out which are the universities which promote what and go through your admission. It makes a huge difference. Admissions are easier. and huge scholarships available. So always keep that in mind, and take that also forward as you go through your goal of reaching sporting achievements.
So,
Both of
Priyan,
y'all.
thanks for that. We will come back to you because you are the right person to. When I'm looking for admissions for Priyanshi, I'll come to you for sure.
We did a lot of research for both the
That's
kids.
what I'm saying. I will definitely come to you. So, to get your advice, where do you place and what do you do?
Very valuable thing you have said. Seriously, because I'm in the process of filling up his applications for the undergrad. So, can you hear me?
Lot of disturbance.
Disturbance.
Yeah.
Now, can you hear me?
I'm not saying now, but at some point, kids will decide, okay, I'm not, for whatever reason, that I'm not moving forward in the sport, or I'm no more interested in the sport, whatever the reason. But I think you should, since you all have reached so high in the sporting arena, I think you should make use of it to fulfill something else. So that's a good thing.
Very, very valuable. I'm filling up his applications, and one of the options is Canada, and we were looking at that. But right, like you said, within India also, we are looking at.
Is anybody else asking a question?
So thank you so much.
Yes, I have to ask Prem.
Last question from Mr. Mehta. Go ahead, Mr. Mehta.
Oh, okay. No, I have to ask few questions because I have been given a very tough task of writing for each chakra. Hence, I thought I will ask few questions. I thought I will enjoy it nicely, but now that I have to make notes, so I thought I will ask few questions which may be of interest for general public. So, who should I ask first? Priyanshi, should I ask?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. I'll clarify here because I used to love sports, but I didn't have a privilege of a very supportive father. For him, sports was like a waste of time. I should study and maybe bring good marks in the thing. So though I was very, very interested in cricket up to class 9, I really used to play very good cricket, but then somehow in between football was a passion and then hockey took over me. So very similar to football. I played in state in West Bengal, but again, I was not regularly allowed to play. 6 o'clock, if I have to go for a practice, I have to get up at 4 o'clock to study 2 hours, then only I could go. So I didn't have that privilege.
So Mehta, we may have competed against each other. Even I had played hockey nationally.
Who is this? Korean sir. Oh, okay, great. Yeah. So I had some India level players next to my railway quarters where my father was working. So I could learn a lot of tricks. So that was a motivation. I started learning hockey. But then I didn't have supportive fathers. Maybe things would have been different. But
no, you have only one father, not father. Mm-hmm.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Okay. I didn't. Okay. I meant parents as such. Yeah. So anyway, so it's a very nice to see that Priyanshi and Yash have very supportive parents, and nowadays it's like it's like very easy to have careers in sports also. It was not there 50 years back. Anyway, so a few quick questions to Priyanshi is that okay, Priyanshi, our coaches used to instruct a lot, but that were old days. I would like to understand from you, is there any special diet which you have been asked to follow to build your stamina or, basically physique and all? Do you follow any special diet or any special, say...
Diet? No, I was given a diet, but I didn't really like it. So I don't really follow a diet. We do have fitness regimes, but there's no specific diet that I have to follow. It's just you work hard and then you eat whatever you want to eat.
Okay. We were asked to eat a lot of that chana, that overnight you soak it, along with that jaggery.
Protein, muscle building.
Yeah, protein, or chicken and eggs. So you don't have any condition did like that?
We don't have a specific diet, but yes, of course, we are advised to eat a lot of proteins, as you said. But like it's everyone who wants to play sports knows that they have to avoid some things.
Okay. And what is your favorite dish, if I ask you?
or chicken
Mom's dish or outside, anything. Which is your favorite dish?
Chicken biryani.
Chicken biryani. Good. Chicken biryani. Okay. And something about cricket, since I also played, some interesting thing. Earlier when cricketers used to play in white dresses, and the bowler, since you are a bowler, so I'm asking this. I used to love that portion, where they will put some saliva on the ball and they will, push it against the trousers, and it used to become red. Is that thing still continuing? Because nowadays people are wearing colored, pants and all, and we can't make it out. So
in whites, definitely yes. I have a lot of pants at home with like red stains, like over the thigh area. In whites, yes. In colored clothes, no, it's not very visible. But in whites, definitely. Even in men's and women's, still there's the like application of saliva and shining the blue.
So that is still there, because a lot of rules are coming, because of ball tampering, and also people are a little careful nowadays. So still saliva use is there. Huh?
Yeah, I mean now.
Saliva use is now totally off.
Now it's banned.
Pardon?
Totally banned.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask.
Now it's banned, yeah, because of COVID it's banned. You can't shine the ball. You can't apply your sweat or your saliva. But before, yes, like before the COVID, definitely.
Okay. Now it is banned. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good. And as a bowler, what is your favorite delivery? I will say every bowler has a stock ball, like a yorker or a bouncer. What is your stock ball, if I can ask you?
I'm an in-swing bowler, so my stock ball is like I can bowl cutters, so it goes slower, it turns. That's how I get that's one way I get wickets. But the favorite ball would be like when the ball swings in and the batsman gets bowled. That's the most satisfying thing for a bowler.
Great. So in-swinger is your satisfying. Great, good. And by any chance, do you get to see your speed of deliveries nowadays? We have machines fixed. So in your coaching club or something?
I haven't really measured it from like experience. I know it's somewhere like in the 90s, 95, but I haven't
95 miles or kilometers?
kmph.
kmph, okay.
Yeah, but I haven't really measured it. I'm not sure how.
You are guessing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the speed is. I haven't.
No, that's good. That's good. And in batting, what is your highest score you have scored?
I haven't scored highest. Like it'll be like 38, 40. I haven't scored.
Your highest.
Yeah, mine is only 38, 40. I haven't scored much.
Around 40. Okay, so still half century or a century must be a dream.
Yeah, I'll get there pretty soon. I've been working hard on my batting.
Great.
That is higher than the score of most Rotarian playing cricket.
So when we used to go on tours, for example, and we used to miss classes or sometimes exams, so our school, you had to write application to headmaster and you go and meet them and all, and they used to give us average marks. Okay, so even if you have missed the exam, average marks they used to give. Does that happen now also when you miss so many exams and all?
Yeah, sometimes if it's not like a final, if it's not the semester paper, then they take average marks. Otherwise, if it's a semester paper, then I'm lucky to be in a good school, so they allow me to write the exam after I come back from the
separately. They ask you to take it. Okay, so that's good. Great. That's good. Very nice to know it. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your answer and the maturity by which you were giving the answers other people were asking. Really appreciate it and wish you all the best. And I would like to inform you, I had a pact with Nandita Pandey, with the mother. You can check it. I had said that if you go to Indian team, one ticket she has to give to me. So I'm just telling you right now, and hope Nandita is listening. Hope the pact still is there, Nandita ji, right?
Nandita will get the whole club tickets, not only you.
That's okay, but I have assured mine. Good.
So selfish, NK. What about you? Yash, you're not asking Yash anything?
No, now I will go to Yash. I will go to Yash. Yeah.
Yash now.
Yeah. So thank you, Priyanshi, for answering this. Good. Maybe similar question. So Yash, I'll also like to understand few things so that some answers which may be interesting for us to know.
Yes.
Right? Who is actually, we had this controversy as I understand. Who is more dominating at home, your father or mother?
Yes, don't answer that. You're getting into trouble.
Definitely my mom only, uncle.
Oh, mom
Political suicide. Political suicide.
I think my father would like admit it as well. It's definitely my mom.
But normally in the club and all, we'll see your father is more dominating as such. And mother
No,
is...
but at home, definitely my mom, uncle.
Wow, that's good. So I don't know how many mid-citians knew that, but at least that's a great revelation. So thank you for it, and hope.
In which house is it different?
So your father is mostly out for trips. I understand, business trips. Whatever little knowledge I have. So basically, you are more closer to your mom. I hope so then.
Yes, I mean, I wouldn't say closer, but yeah, I do share more with my mom because like dad would like be away or he'd be out of station or at office. So I'm closer to my mom in that sense. Yeah.
Good. Great. Okay, so a few questions to you also. Same way, do you take any special diets? Because of course it needs a lot of stamina, and also any special diets have been prescribed for you?
No, similar to Priyanshi, we don't have any special diets. Our coaches do tell us to eat healthy food and a diet filled with protein, but they haven't prescribed us a certain diet.
Okay.
So we have every day we have a separate fitness coach. So we build our stamina and strength through that. They haven't asked us to follow a specific diet.
Okay, that's good. Because as compared to cricket, where we get some resting time, sports like football and cricket, cricket and hockey, football and hockey need continuous running at the last stretch. So of course it needs a lot of stamina. So that was my next question. So how do you build the stamina? Is it only the exercises? And you don't have to take any special supplement or foods. I'm not talking about any drugs and all, but I'm talking about food supplements.
No, uncle, I don't take anything extra or anything. But I guess once you start playing football, definitely in the beginning, it's very hard. Like you won't have enough stamina. You might have to be substituted by the team. You won't have enough stamina to complete an entire game. But as you complete like 2 or 3 games and you do get substituted, you will get hang of playing the full 90 minutes. So as you go ahead, it becomes easier. You build the stamina through playing only.
Great.
And there's nothing, you don't take anything extra.
Okay, that's good. Nice to know. And your favorite food? Priyanshi said chicken biryani. What is your favorite food?
Food, butter chicken, uncle.
Okay, butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken. Good.
True Punjabi. McDonald's.
And as for you, which is the best Indian football cricket team? Though we are not so popular. Which is the best Indian football team? Like which state or any are you aware of football teams in India?
Yes, uncle. Definitely Kerala and Kolkata, I'd say, are the top 2 teams.
So Kolkata, we had this. Kerala as a state team. As a state team, you are saying.
Yes, uncle.
Kerala. Okay, still. Because when you were watching this, Mohan Bagan and East Bengal were the dominating teams. I don't know what is the status now. You don't watch.
Uncle, Mohan Bagan is still a big team, uncle.
Still, it is.
Yeah, they're very good.
One?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, uncle.
So that used to. Good. And one last question before you would see. Our coaches used to tell, I was playing in the forward, but then when the team meeting used to happen, they will target that particular player and all. And we were told that the back end, because you are playing in the right full back, isn't it?
Yes.
So right full back or a left full back, we're always instructed, try to keep an eye on that attacker. In fact, they were instructed if you do a tough tackling, tough tackling, and somehow we used to injure them. So they are scared. Do you have that strategy also nowadays?
Uncle, definitely our coaches do tell us to look after a certain player of the other team. If they're really fast or if they're really strong, he will assign one of us to stick with him and make sure that he doesn't get anywhere close to the ball. But we don't have any tactics as such, fouling or injuring them.
Because that's the role of a, full back player, right?
Uncle, you do like play extra physical against them, but if you're these days actually the referees are very strict. So if you do foul them, you might get yellow carded or red carded and sent off the pitch.
So have you got yellow or red card
Thankfully, not yet, uncle. I haven't.
No yellow also.
No, uncle, I haven't yet.
Yeah. Then you are not. You are not
Mehtaji,
doing the
we are
right.
running out of time.
Oh, is it? I thought the guys are enjoying chancelling. Okay. I have been asked to stop here. Thank you very much, Yash. That was
sorry, and Yash and Priyanshi, thanks so much for joining us. And the whole club wishes you both the very best in your endeavors. And God bless you both.